just made it. About a little over 2.5 hour trip. Got up here. Hey y'all, I'm gonna do a little short first impressions video of the mill. So I got the demo of it. The instructor was super knowledgeable. He knew that thing like the back of his hand. I wish maybe eventually I'll get to his level on knowledge of that thing, but gosh, he knows how to run that computer set, works like a wizard. Anyways, first impressions, it absolutely blows the LT40 I did have out the water. Blows it out the water. It's a lot more powerful. Obviously, full hydraulics is excellent. Computer set works, once I figure those out, will be extremely handy. I got a vague idea of how to use them, but I'll get better once I get experience on it. But first impressions, it's awesome. I can't wait to get to using it. I got a 15 pack of 4-degree blades for it. So I'm on the way back. Got a 2.5 hour drive back to South Carolina. All right, y'all. So here it is in all its glory. Yep, LT40 wide. So I got the debarker on this. It's got the high performance blade guides, the Woodmizer 38 horse, color gas, command station. And I bought this log right Doyle scale for scaling logs while I was at Woodmizer. And I'm about to saw up my first log here. Got a pine log, 14-footer. And we'll see how it goes. I really gotta get used to this thing because I'm not used to running anything like this sawmill wise. So the LT40 was a pipsqueak compared to this mill here. And this ain't even the biggest mill Woodmizer sells. The LT70 is bigger than this a little bit. Not by much, but yeah, this thing is awesome. I can't wait to get to run it to its full potential once I get to that skill level. Well, finally, officially got some sawing done all on my own. Got some 1x8x14s cut. I gotta work on my speed. It's pretty ripply. Well, blade chatter is what causes this. Usually you'll see it in the very front and then it will go away the rest of the board, but I gotta speed it up, it looks like. But I didn't go all the way to the bottom because I realized when I was setting this thing up, this jack over here, right here, is actually in the way. The boards are actually pressed up against the top of this jack and not against what it should be pressed up against. Everything else is pressed up against what it should be. Just not that very first one. And my next cut was gonna chop the top of this off. So I just quit. And yeah, so I gotta jack this thing up more, it appears. I'll straighten it out. But look at the blade. Staying pretty darn clean. That Woodmizer is awesome. And I forgot to turn it on. I ran the pretty much 3/4 of this log without lube. And I remembered you gotta turn this on. So yeah, I love this thing. This thing is awesome. Let me unclamp this log. There we go. Now I can pull these things off. So this pattern mode is kind of throwing me through a loop. I'm probably gonna have to stay up on it more. So I manually sized the log down into a 3-sided cant. And I to get the width of the boards, I manually just read on the screen till it got down to 8 inches on the screen. So that's how I manually done it with this. I didn't use anything else. So once I did that, I tried using pattern mode, and something about the thing remembers where the height is once you come out of cuts. I'll have to do more researching on it and watch some videos. But I did go to auto down. So I pretty much drove the head up to the board or the top of the cant. I lowered the head down onto it, and then I backed it off, and then I hit auto down and then bumped this down, and that's when it started making my 1-inch board. So using that auto down seems like a more user-friendly way right off the bat if you're not familiar with all these set works, how to get your boards how you want them. But pattern mode will come in handy, I'm sure. I just got to learn it. But anyways, yeah, so first sawing impressions is awesome. I can't wait till I can figure this thing out better and better as I use it more, and it'll become more fun. It's pretty fun right now. Trying to figure out the debarker is kind of tricky. I'll turn it on and the blade will start spinning, but then I have to press this other button here to get it to go up against the log. And yes, all this stuff is just really new to me. I'll figure it out. And the laser is pretty cool. I forgot to mention that earlier, but it does have a laser. It's right there on the side there. So, first impressions, awesome mill.